Hey, it's Dan and Sarah,
From Gaming with the People.
and we're here to talk about
Crusaders!
Crusaders. I'm late to this party, but I think it's a really fun game.
So I like to introduce games to Sarah that have some kind of interesting mechanic she's never seen before or a theme. This time it was the rondel. It's the first time we ever played a game with a rondel. You know, you look at the game and you think it's going to be some kind of like battling, area control, cutthroat game, crusading, and it's really not. It's a pretty relaxed game.
Yeah, it's a nice game. I
Yeah.
like it. I like the whole wheel thing. I'm not a
Rondel.
the rondel. I'm not a huge fan of all the point counting, and I'm very bad at it.
I would spend the beginning of every one of my turns looking at my wife and saying,
You're
"Take-
beautiful.
You're beautiful, take your points."
Yeah.
If I wasn't such an honorable man, I would have wiped the floor with you. And now you've only played this 2-player. I have played it 3 and 4. There's 2 different sides of the board, which you didn't get B-roll of, so you're not going to see the other side right now. So the map does expand a bit with more players, but it's still such a fast game. I do like the fact that the points act like a countdown system. Depending on the player count, there's a certain number of points in play, and the end of the game is determined by basically when you run out of points.
And you have a fun knight, right? Is he a knight, the guy?
He's a knight, yeah.
And
Oh, you're a
they're
Templar?
They're all Templar?
Well, the Templar, the Knights Templar?
The card that tells me how many
Your
pips I
special,
get.
yeah, your special
My
power.
special power.
And that's another thing, is asymmetrical, depending on what knight you end up starting with. I do want you to get a shot of like the moving the pegs around,
Oh,
because that's kind of like the interesting mechanic.
yeah, no problem.
Get on that.
The rondel. I learned it.
And really, like, this is the only game in our collection. I say my collection.
Well, California's a 50-50 state.
This is the only game in our collection that has a rondel. So it's kind of like,
Is it really? I think we should get more rondels.
There are more rondels out there.
I think we should try it.
Should we just do only rondel games here
That's
on
it.
out?
From here on out, 2020, we're going full
Buckle
circle.
your seatbelts.
It's going to be
Every rondel game.
ever made.
We're going to be your go-to people for rondel games. Very narrow focus.